Hey guys, I promised you an update. Those of you who were with me last night on my live know that you guys were kind of eagerly wondering how my doctor's appointment went. And I kind of said that wasn't quite ready to talk about it yet. That I was still processing everything that I kind of was told yesterday and um, what my future holds and whatnot. Um, I'm still a little rattled by some of it, but there is glimmer of hope of some of this information, but there is also some very stressful information as well, so I'm kind of giving you that a little update. For those of you who are just joining in on this part of my journey, I'm Tina Goodwitch of The Goodwitch's Cottage, and a lot of these videos that are up on my channel right now are documenting my journey with cancer. Not just uterine cancer, but also thyroid cancer. Um, I found out that I had uterine cancer when I went to my gynecologist to find out why I was still having my monthly friend that began in June, and it came to be many, many months later, I still had it. So, long story short, I got a biopsy. Biopsy confirmed that I had uterine cancer. So then the next step was to remove my uterus. They did a full hysterectomy. They wanted to take out some lymph nodes that were swollen, but unfortunately I stopped breathing and they couldn't do that part of the surgery, removing the lymph nodes, because they had to put me at a 35-degree angle on the operation table. And when they did that, because I'm such a big girl with all my organs and everything pressing on my lungs, I could no longer breathe. So I stopped breathing, so they stopped that procedure. So that brings me to the factor of the lymph nodes were never taken out, so they never found out if they were infected with any cancer or not. Also, the other problem that occurred during my surgery was that my uterus was a little bit too big to take out the traditional way that they normally did with the robotic surgery. So they had to go in and put it in a bag and take it out that way. And in that process, there was a little bit of spillage of the tumor into my pelvis. Now, they washed out my pelvis and everything, and they took samples of that wash and everything came back negative, but there is still a small, very small chance that I could still have microscopic little pieces of that cancer in my pelvis, which then it can go pretty much anywhere. And so that is another reason why they have me set up with radiation oncology, not just to get radiation to guarantee that the spillage that happened is totally taken care of, but also to find out that if the lymph nodes are cancerous, to also take care of those as well. Now, you're wondering, well, Tina, how are they going to know if those are cancerous? Well, I've been fighting, and my team has been fighting with my insurance company to get a PET CT scan. Well, yesterday they finally approved it, and today I finally got it set up for December 4th. So we are going to be getting that scan so that we can find out if there is any cancer in my lymph nodes, and pretty much from my body, from the base of my skull down to the middle of my thigh. They are going to be scanning. So because of sheer fact they know already that I have thyroid cancer, they might as well just include it to see if there's anything whatsoever going on from here down to there. So, um, There is a lot going on, like there hasn't already. But I have the appointment scheduled now for that PET CT scan. I will also be getting another CT scan before I start radiation. Now, a little something where there's a little bit of bad news in this scenario. That in my PET CT scan, if the lymph nodes or anything else in my body besides my thyroid light up, and that's their wording, that means there's more cancer in my body. And that I will be postponing radiation at my pelvis area. And I will be starting chemo. And if you have been watching my lives on my Facebook page, or any of, I think I've said it on some of my videos here on the channel, I have a childhood trauma with my hair and it being short. I don't feel pretty. I don't like myself with short hair. I just think I feel ugly and I look ugly. And try to do this without losing it too much here, guys. So bear with me. So knowing that chemo is still technically on the table for my future is very scary. Because it took me a long time to get my hair just to the length that I have it now. And I know it's up right now, and you're probably thinking, well, Tina, you always have it up. Well, that's because I'm always doing things, and I like to keep my hair out of the way so it doesn't get into anything. And plus, I like putting my hair up. I like doing crazy things with my hair. I like wearing pigtails, ponytails, buns, you know, crazy little, swirly little curly-Q things. I love that about my hair. Because it brings me a lot of joy. And because of that childhood trauma of being without the choice and the voice to say, no, I don't want this short haircut. I don't like my hair short. I don't want it short. Multiple times in my childhood, my hair was cut short without any care to what I wanted. And so again, to face that same scenario that I lose the choice, that I may lose that choice, is very devastating to me. And it just brings to the factor of also, well, what else will I lose? Will I lose my life? Will I lose fill in blank? You know, it just starts a rolling down the hill thought process. And so knowing that, being confirmed that may still be on the table, when I saw Dr. Perch, my radiation oncologist, yesterday, I still knew it was there, but having the confirmation from him was kind of like the stamp of, yeah, you're not overthinking, you're not making things up in your head. It is truly still in the process of, it could still be an option that we have to go down to get rid of the cancer and to make sure that you survive. Now, a lot of you are probably watching that and going, oh my God, Tina, but you love to do crazy stuff with your hair. You love to change the color, the style, and everything else. And they have all these great wigs out there. You can change the color and style, and you can style wigs now. And there's all these neat hats and bandanas and stuff. And you love putting stuff on your head. And yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That is a great way to look at it. But I'm not there yet. I am dealing with the childhood trauma of that situation. Now granted, yes, I could get that step PET CT scan. Nothing lights up, and I go for my radiation, and I don't lose my hair. I'll have some skin irritation, some, other like bathroom situations that'll be uncomfortable for a while, and I'll be tired a lot. And there may be other, issues down there that are, possible things, but everything that he went over is pretty much what he said is, long as I do what I'm supposed to, it's all fixable. Granted, I might have to get another surgery to fix something if something goes wrong. And worst case scenario, in all of it is if, I get a hole in my vagina, but the process of possibly that happening is very, very low, but they have to tell you because there is a probability of it. But for the most part, I'll be tired. I'll have, soreness. My appetite might be a little bit different. My weight will, I'll probably lose weight because I won't be eating much and I'll be tired a lot. So that is kind of the future with that, with the radiation. And we're pretty much going on, as soon as I get this PET CT scan on December 4th, in the afternoon, we then can start moving forward with either radiation or chemo. Now, I do know that even when I do get the PET CT scan, that my radiation will not start right away because they like to wait a little bit after surgery to give my body enough time to heal. Though Dr. Perch did get to look at my incisions on my stomach from the robotic surgery, and he agreed, just like Dr. Kelsey and Dr. Kim, who were my surgeons, said they are, healing up very nicely. Well, the stitches that are up inside me, we're just going on that everything's going well because I don't have any of the signs that there is problems down inside of me. So everything's healing up nicely. I'm finally getting my stride back. Finally starting to get, my steps back up to the point where I'm maxing out at what my goal is every day. I've had some low days, but those are days normally when I have to talk to doctors about possibilities and deal with insurance issues. Then that depression level goes up and takes grab of me. But my steps are getting better. I'm losing weight. And the only thing is now that because of the radiation and the possibility of chemo, the medical bariatric system that I signed up for and was going to be beginning in December, I have to hold off on starting that. Now, that doesn't mean that I stop my weight loss journey. No. That just means that my medical bariatric journey that I was going to begin is on hold. Everything that I'm doing already at home and doing with exercise and food, no. That keeps on going. No matter what, that's going to keep on manifesting. and growing and being more positive and everything else, because I have a wonderful therapist. Her name is Holly, and she's not just helping me with dealing with my cancer, but she's also helping me through things with my weight and dealing with what triggers are with that. And let me tell you guys, I want to highly recommend that if you are having a hard time mentally, for the love of yourself, find a therapist. Find somebody in the medical field, in the practitioner field to talk to. Try betterhealth.com. Try various other. There are so many people out there now that are offering affordable health care for mental health. You just got to Google it in your area. You would be astounded. But I recommend Better Health because I know quite a few people now that have gone through it and rave about the dang thing. I don't. I just lucked out that, when I got cancer, it also included counseling, and my counselor and I clicked, and she has been the blessing of blessings out of all of this. So I've always been an advocate of mental health and finding things to help your mental health. Now I'm even more so of an advocate for it. So no, I am not affiliated. This is not a sponsored video, but betterhealth.com. I'm going to put the link down in the description for you, so you can just go and click it and check it out. They will match you to a therapist, and they can help you. Let's put it this way. I got my husband to consider going to a therapist, and he's not one to share with people his burdens. He's just, I'm going to suck it up and I'm just going to keep on charging through. But then he gets depression, he gets, low energy, he gets unmotivated, and then that ticks him off, because then his dreams and his goals that he wants to do don't happen because of this. And it finally took, in a sense, me getting cancer and needing it and getting it myself to finally have him see and realize that, okay, I need this. She is doing, he's looking at me and seeing how well I'm doing, and he's like, you know what? What's the worst can happen? They don't help me, don't work out. Well, you know what? If that happens, find another therapist. That's why I say betterhealth.com is wonderful, because they give you a little survey to help match you up with different therapists to make sure they are going to vibe with you. And if they don't, no big deal. There's no commitment. There's no marriage. You're not committed to use that therapist for the rest of your life. If it's not working, then you find another therapist. No, no loss, just more things to learn and gain. So, I highly recommend it. Get your yearly checkups. Ladies, get your yearly annuals for your checkups. Get your breast exams. Get your vaginal exams. Get your eyes checked. Get your teeth checked. That's my next journey, is my teeth. So make yourself the best self that you really are. Okay? I know a lot of people are like, well, doctors are, this, that, and the other thing. Find the doctor that works for you. It took me 40 some years to finally find doctors that I feel comfortable with, that I feel safe with my health with. But I just kept looking. But there was a time period where I wasn't. No, maybe if I wasn't, and if I would have just kept on looking, maybe things could have been different. But you know what? I can't hold on to that. All I can do is be thankful that I found them now. And I have all of them now. I have Dr. Shoemaker. I have Dr. Perch. I have Dr. Kim. I have Dr. Mosley. I have Dr. Mullen. I have Dr. Sun. I have Dr. Chung. I have my social worker, Aileen. I have my CRNP, Alicia. I have Dr. New Zhang. I have Dr. Ledoct. And I have my dietitian, Elliot and Nancy. That's my care team. Every single name that I just said is my care team and is my wonderful and thankful backbone of my journey right now. And I am abundantly blessed for every single one of them. Even though Dr. Kim and I have a little, her bedside manner issue with me, she's still trying to figure out, it's like, okay, how can I articulate this to her so that it doesn't rub her the wrong way from her past? But she's doing great. She's doing great. We confronted my issues, and she's like, hey, okay. Very level-headed, very professional, and, we're moving on with that, So, but again, speak up. Speak up. Let people know that, you need help. Me being one of them, I don't speak up enough about the help I need. And that brings me to my wish list. I have things on my wish list that I'm going to need through my radiation journey, my possible chemo journey, my definite thyroid cancer removal journey, and my weight loss journey, and my mental health journey. So everything on my list on Amazon has a purpose for my health journey. So I'm going to put that link down below. If you want to help me out and take away some of that financial stress and burden and give me those things, highly appreciate it. Highly am grateful for it. Let me know your name. Leave your address. I'd love to send you a thank you letter and maybe a little gift to say thank you. Handmade gift. I'm artsy and I'm crafty. Matter of fact, what I got down sitting in front of me is something I'm working on now. That is kind of crafty and everything, Plus I love painting. I love art. And you guys will get to see all these things on this channel. This channel eventually is not going to be all these updates about my cancer journey. No. You're going to see updates a lot less about my cancer journey and more about the magical things that I'm going to be doing and the great things that I'm going to teach you and share with you and the tarot readings that I'm going to be putting up, which I'll be shooting one of those after a little while because I've got something fun that I want to put up because I didn't get to do my weekly reading that I normally do with my shopping crew, that I do lives on Facebook and sell stuff to do fundraising to cover my healthcare coverage journey. You want to check that out? Guess where it'll be? Yep. Link down below. While you're there, like and subscribe. Then you won't miss out on anything with my journey and all the fun stuff that I'm planning on doing. Like I keep on telling people, I'm like, I have 10 boxes full of content ideas that I was supposed to be doing right now. That stuff was supposed to be done already. But then cancer took me. It took me off that path and said, nope, you've got to deal with me first. And I'm like, you know what? I will deal with you and get you the heck out of my life. So, it's like, you mess up my crafting, my creative outlet, my joy, I do not think so. Uh-uh. Ew. You know, and I have to remind myself of that on some days. But today, oh no, 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 no. Today, cancer doesn't get me. No. Today, I do what I can do. And I focus on what I can focus on. And that is the stuff that I have around me right now. I'm in my office. I'm not in the bedroom. I'm not sulking. I'm not drowning in the chaos of my mind going out of control. No, I'm in my office, in my studio office, because you can see the green screen behind me, and also my many shoppers boxes that I have to start invoicing on Friday that I'm also grateful for. But I'm here in my studio and I'm doing what I love. And so on that note, that is my message for you today. Do something that you love. Do something that you enjoy. If it is to spend time with your pet, with a partner, with a friend, with a parent, doing an activity as simple as coloring, do it. You're never too old. It's never too late to be happy. Okay? Remember that. Alright guys, I will see you very, very soon for our next video, which should be the tarot reading. Tarot oracle reading. And if I have enough time, I don't know, maybe I'll pop something else up for you. Alright, till then, happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful holiday. Stay calm and breathe and be safe on Black Friday. And like I said, I'll see you soon. Remember your joy. Love yous.